2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Let's get down to the action. Great shot. Second shot here on the first. Choosing the 9-iron here. Good sounding strike, that one. That was special.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Putting for birdie. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
This hole here is a par 4. That tee shot looks pretty good. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Oh, well done. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Ooh. That's disappointing. And back to the course with the live action. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Looking for another birdie here.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. Teeing off here at the third hole.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par.
Yep, tracking well.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Currently in first position. Here we are at the fourth hole.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? From around 180 yards out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Should find the green here. Yeah, well played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Beautiful shot.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Even for the day. Ooh, that almost went down. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
This one might need to sit. Quality shot, that one. 8 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 6th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
That's heading for the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
A quality shot, that. 13 feet to the hole. just didn't drop. Putting for a par here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, that's well judged. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Teeing off now on this par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Should be good enough to save the par.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Now this is important. This for par.
Oh, what a stroke. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Second shot here on the 9th. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Getting ready to play their third. That's a high quality recovery shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wonderful shot.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Oh, that was pure. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. This putt was about 8 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Looking good so far.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, Happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
This one's for birdie. This one's online. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Opting for the 4-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Yeah, nicely played. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
That should set up another chance. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Playing from around 160 yards. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that was so close to going in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. This hole is a long par 5.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none. Pretty good shot there.
And here we are with the third shot. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah. What a shot that was.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And that will drop in for birdie. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Playing from 110 yards out. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Justin Thomas, who? He looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's tracking. Oh, that's a ripper. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
From about 200 yards out. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Yes, they've made it. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
That one just slides by. Not bad. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Tracking. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This looks to be heading to the green. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That was a gallant attempt. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
This one's tracking. And that'll be all she wrote today.